Welcome to the Investment Book Highlight Series. My name is Ten Jots. Today we'll be looking at George Clason's The Richest Man in Babylon. I will use the top 10 list format to highlight what I think are the core ideas and concepts that the book has to offer. If you find the idea from the book needs further investigation, please look into purchasing it on your own.
Number 10. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Owning a home is perhaps still the American dream. How that becomes a profitable investment is in the realm of the real estate experts. For most of us, this dream is a nice way to think that the mortgage payments are a form of fixed investment for our future. Own thy home, wrote Clason, but in the long run, it would be more profitable if you could own two. Number 9. To attract good luck to oneself, it is necessary to take advantage of opportunities. Success from gambling may come to a lucky few, but it is impermanent. Looking for profitable transactions through trades and business are far safer wager. Clason's advice is that good luck can be enticed by accepting opportunity. When the goddess of good luck presents itself, men of action accept the challenge. Opportunity waits for no man. Today it is here. Soon it is gone. Therefore, delay not, Clason tells in one of his many stories. Number 8. Ensure a future income. The present self should look at the future self and reflect if that some things are being done to ensure a comfortable life in the future. This is hard to do, but it is easy to promise because the present self is usually concentrating on the here and now and often defers the actions that benefit the latter. Clason seems to recognize this and states, provide in advance for the needs of thy growing age and the protection of thy family. How one decides to ensure a future income is an individual choice, but it is something that should be chosen. Number 7. Work in the time of my greatest distress. This proved to be my best friend. Clason's emphasis on the true key of his successful mentor character in The Richest Man in Babylon was to do enjoyable work. Many things I do enjoy, but nothing takes the place of work, states Sharu, the mentor's grandson, who had been searching for this epiphany throughout his life. Number 6. Increase thy ability to earn. Being aware that self-improvement can be beneficial for oneself is a good first step. Being able to take the next steps requires substantially more effort, but if the journey is a pleasurable experience, then it can make it go by easier. Cultivate thy own powers to study and become wiser, to become more skillful, to so act as to respect thyself, says Clason. We've probably heard it before, but it's worth repeating. Learning is a lifelong experience. Number 5. Make thy gold multiply. Put your savings to work so a stream of wealth can begin and turn to a flood, suggests Clason. Savings are important to have, and having an emergency fund is usually a good idea to keep from having to dip into the stream of wealth. Clason recognizes that money should be used to create more money, and in this day and age, it should at least be able to increase at par with whatever the inflation rate is, otherwise your stream will soon turn into a trickle. Number 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. Investing, whether it be in stocks, real estate, or foreign exchange, involves risk. Clason's warning is that the penalty of risk is probable loss. Risk cannot usually be avoided, but investors should remain prudent in exposing themselves to risk. The get-rich-quick scheme usually involves extreme risk and should raise flags of all colors. Fiduciary financial advisors can be helpful for those less inclined to pave the road on their own. Consult the wisdom of those experienced in handling money for getting profits, states Clason. Number 3. Control thy expenditures. Spend on the necessities, but rein in the enjoyment and desires, exclaims Clason. This doesn't mean don't enjoy life, but it does mean to put a limit on excessive hedonistic activities. Having a realistic allowance for oneself can be a way to still give life pleasure without putting on too many restrictions. Clason bluntly states, stay within a budget. For most of us, it would be best to start with a monthly budget and then, if so inclined, move to a weekly or daily budget. Number 2. Start thy purse to fattening. Many stories abound how people decided to cut out their daily coffee or carbonated drink and ended up with a fair amount saved. The reality is that if one does this to help in achieving a percentage of their savings they would like to reach, it can complement their purse fattening. Clason recommends pay yourself 10% of your income, which is a good first step, and for some people who are in a favorable position, they might want to contribute a little more each month. Number 1. Proper preparations is the key to success. In investing, one must prepare to spend time in developing sustainable long-term goals that help with the vision of an ideal future and enforce present actions. What one does today can build to a financially responsible goal 10, 20, or 30 years later. If you play a sport or are developing a skill set, then you may already know this tidbit of information. All the years, days, and hours spent planning and developing one's ability usually pays off when one is cast in the limelight and is able to produce the desired performance. Having a growth mindset can make one achieve remarkable goals. All right, that concludes the top 10 jots from The Richest Man in Babylon. What do you think of Clason's ideas? Please comment below. If you have already read it, please let me know which were the most important for you. A big shout out to pexel.com for providing most of the images used for this video. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.